go. Now, just about, I just a little while ago, Rockdale, and I got my lunch. I'm going to have my lunch before I start doing the before I start doing the spitfire. Got some nice chips. Nice drink. So, oh, I had to put them in my before a minute. That's a bit hot. It's a bit hot. Now, the Spitfire was doing the base. And then tomorrow, in issue 78, apparently there's 2 more plates. Hey Jake, how you going, mate? So I get to finish the base tomorrow. So I'm just having my lunch because I got back about a few minutes ago from Rockdale. So just got my burger, which yeah, I'm a bit better today. Bit better today, Jake. I'm here by myself till late this afternoon, so it's all right. Just having my lunch. I got chips and a Big Mac. But by the time I got back home, the chips went a bit cold, so I had to put it in the microwave for just a minute. My burger is a little bit hot. So I may have to pick it up with a paper towel. Huh. Oh. Hot. Oh. So I got a Big Mac meal, and oh, going in the wrong hole. So yeah, so I got a lovely Big Mac meal. Oh dear. Oh, that's good. So you can do whatever you want now. Must feel nice. Yes, it does. It does, Jake. Oh, try not to, Jake. Try not to, mate. Try not to choke. Drink went down the wrong hole. So, yeah, so I'm gonna have my lunch and then Then I'll start on the one of the panels for the base of the Spitfire. But that's in the next issue, which is tomorrow, so I get to finish the base tomorrow. Oh, excuse me. Do you prefer to be alone without? Yeah, with days when she's working, it's it's relaxing. I'm able to do what I want to do, and so it feels really good. So oh. Now, the Ferrari issue 11 still hasn't come in, so I can't start putting the motor together. But I think certain issues, the issues I was able to pick up today, I'll be able to do bits and pieces, which I'll be able to do. Unfortunately, it looks like there's other issues that are all out of sync. So the thing is, by the time I go to get at issue 11, I would have a whole heap of issues and probably end up doing the motor all in one stream. Yeah, so but yeah, Jake, I like, I'd rather, be able to do what I want on the days, and it's relaxing and good. So yeah, I find it a lot better. I went to Rockdale Plaza, Jake, and picked up the issue for the base for the Spitfire, and 3 other issues for the Ferrari, which I'd like to start doing, but I can't do it at the moment because there's issues. Although there's some issues I can do bits and pieces of. Yes, I did. I went to Rockdale Plaza by myself, and thought I'd like to get something for lunch. So, well, when I come back, set up for the stream, and sort of have my lunch. I'm currently watching you on my Switch. a nice big screen. Oh, okay, that's all right. That's all right, Jake. Download the app for on your Switch, Jake. So I'm on the big screen. That's all right. So just turning the little phone off. Just turn the little phone off. Oh, excuse me. So use the little phone for doing the short videos. The little one here. I use my big phone, but that I'm streaming on now. But at the moment, bit of I think it's a storage problem or something. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't know. Jake says, sorry, I was fighting the boss. Oh, that's all right, Jake. That's all right, mate. Not a problem. That's all right. That's okay. And yes, I downloaded the YouTube app on my Switch. Cool. That's all right. The Switch is a pretty cool console. So I'm texting on my phone and you're on my Switch. Oh, that's right. That's okay. What happened to you doing the house tour? Well, the day I did it at bit of a tour. At the time, I thought I couldn't use the camcorder to video because at first it looked like it came out all fuzzy, but I realised that it was sort of the light that was on because it looks like it's yellow. So remember you were going to do a big tour of your room and house. Yes, that's still coming, Jake. I want to like have everything all set up in a room. At the moment, I haven't got like, because I've got to, later on when I can get bookcases and set them up and then put the figures on, because at the moment there's a whole heap of figures in bags, so I want to make sure everything's all set up, and then I can do the tour of the room, and then out here, just making sure that it's still planned. Oh yes, it definitely is, Jake. It definitely is planned, mate. I'm just gonna get everything all fixed up, and yeah, and then you see room, and then all out here. I mean, at the moment you see out here, and it's pretty good because there's more room in the cupboards, and they're better cupboards and that, and drawers than the other place. These ones don't fall apart. But yes, it's still planned. Oh, Darren, in Elden Ring, they have your hairstyle in it. You know, when hair, your hair isn't spiked and it's more straightened out. They have that hairstyle in the game that you can put on your character. Oh, okay. Cool. That's all right. Let me know that, Jake. That's all right, mate. Cool. Bad. Right. So I'll just finish my lunch, and I'll start doing the issue 77 of the base. You could probably make yourself in the game. That's how good the character creation is. That's definitely alright to be able to do that. Definitely cool. That's pretty cool. When I can get Elden's Ring, create a character like me, that's all right. That's pretty good. They also have facial hair that looks like yours. Oh, cool. Yeah. Have a nice curly hair. Cool. You can even increase or decrease the amount of grey hairs in your hair on r2d2. Oh, well, that's okay, that's right. They look exactly like me. That's something that usually you can't do in a game. To do that. Alright. Just gonna put the rubbish in the bin. And I'll start doing the Alright. Okay. This is like you might be able to put some grey hairs in your hair and beard. It's amazing, definitely the best character creator I've seen. Yeah, because you don't usually you don't usually have that in a game. I mean, most games you can, create characters just as close to yourself, but for Elden's Ring to be able to make exactly the same, then that's pretty good. Usually you can only make young characters. Oh, okay. So, this is going to be... no, it's not going to be heavy. Okay, so that's the base. In games beside Elden's Ring, yeah, that's definitely good that canning in Elden's Ring. Now, how am I going to do this? Hang on. Alright. Now I'm going to have to lie this flat. Okay. To lie this flat. So I'll sort of, hello. I'm getting my first big pay next week. Oh, that's right. Big payday. Big payday. Just that. There. Okay. What's this gonna be? Come on. Hold on. I'm ordering my PS5 next week, maybe. Well, hopefully you can be able to order your PS5, Jake. How am I going to do this? Now, how am I going to do this? Hold on. Okay. All right. So, I'm just going to move the camera down, like so. Move that. Drink. If I do, I'm going to do an unboxing plus a face reveal when it arrives. Oh, okay, yeah, that's usually a pretty good idea with doing an unboxing. Okay. That'd be something different for your channel, Jake. Okay, so that's, yep. Okay. Screwdriver. Oh, should be right. Put them there. Those screws there. I'm getting the digital version. Oh, okay, yep, because it'll be a bit a bit a bit it'll be cheaper and better in my opinion. Yeah, that way, because that way you can stand it up and you don't have to worry about the you don't have to worry about the, you know, about whether the disc is going to eject or what. So yeah, that's pretty good because turn it upside down. That's why I could only get the I can only get the digital one because it's how much how much it is each week. So yeah, it's definitely a lot better. Get this screw in. If I can get it in. There we go. Right. Okay. Because the one with the disc, it cost a bit more, and so yeah, so at least you know, you can have like a whole library of games, and I know it's got about, I think it's 800 and something gigabytes, so later on I might see if I can get a storage pack for the PS5, so that gives it extra storage. move that there. And at least you're not going to have the you know, in the middle of a game and all of a sudden the disc pops out and you think, oh great. Okay, put that there. That. If there's no PlayStations, I might get Xbox. Hopefully there's a PlayStation there, the PS5 for you, Jake. That'll be that would definitely be good if you're able to get a PS5. Why? Hold on. Why is it hold too far up? Okay, so, oh geez, I've got this right. I really hope I got this right. Xbox has Game Pass, so I'm happy either way. Oh well, that's fair enough, Jake. That's fair enough, mate. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to turn this up. Oh no, I'm gonna. There. Tear. Seriously. This is Okay. Where's that screwdriver? Oh boy. Where's that screwdriver gone? Whew. Okay. All right. Now we're getting there. Okay. Now, I'm just going to put this one in. Oh boy. I'll be able to play all the 360 games if I get the new Xbox. Oh yeah, yes, of course. Yes. Right. Okay. That was a job and a half. Now I'm missing some. Phew. Now. Okay. All right. Put that there. Hang on. Turn it around like that. And that. I need a washer. And screw. Master of Upgrade, hello mate, how are you? Jake said it's a win-win either way. Yep, yep. Now, just having a slight problem. Not so much of a problem, but getting these. Okay. Okay. Doing good, just chilling. Oh, that's all right. That's okay. Now, all right. I think there is a washer underneath. I think. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Now, Good. This time. Okay. Now. Whew. Take that part off. Hang on, everyone. Okay. Just trying to get this screw in. That's that one. And the next one. Whew. What's your opinion on Elon buying Twitter down? Well, I suppose I don't know why he decided to oh, hang on. That's what Brad says. I already told him about that LOL. I knew they would have to give it to him. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think. No. Trying to just get in this bolt on. Try to get this bolt on. Whew. I really don't know why he would want to buy Twitter. At all. But I suppose when you know, a lot of money's involved. I guess he must have made a, I'd say he must have made a good offer. Must have made a reasonable offer. Muscle Grace, I think he offered them like 40 billion. I'd say probably did. Mass Upgrade says, for me, I can honestly care less. It's a boring platform anyways. As long as there's trolls in Twitter and catfish people, it's still going to be a boring social media, just making money off on other people who have Twitter. Like I always say, privacy is the biggest price for Twitter. Yeah, I always comes down to money. Well, if someone pays a lot of money, it's alright. I am still here, everybody. I'm just trying to get this stupid... Now I'm trying to get this stupid screw in. Sorry about that. I had the tripod sitting on the TV week I picked up today. I got today. Was sitting on that, and as I went to move the base for the Spitfire, the whole it fell over. I didn't have the tripod sitting properly. But, so that's what happened. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Hang on. Yeah, so I'm back. So I'm back, Jake and Master of Upgrade. Sorry about that happening. We can't see it properly, Darren. And I had a bit of trouble trying to get the screw in. Master Upgrade says all of their info would be sold to companies who are willing to buy your info. Hints is why you get stupid ads and emails about things you like. Yes, it's not good when you get that. Now, as you can see here, this is where I'm trying to get this screw in. This screw in. Oh boy. Hang on. Oh, it's not even on. Not even on properly. Boy, oh boy. Jake says, I saw on Twitter, Darren, a few old tweets of your wanting to be the new Doctor. Yes, I think that was... wanting to be the Doctor. I'm just going to try and get this on. Hold on. The holes. And Alright, I'm still here. Still here. Okay. I tell you, having so much friggin' trouble with this. Now we're getting somewhere. Stupid screwdriver. Just weigh it to get this thing in. Oh, wait a minute now. Whew. It is a real pain, but I've got this right now. Okay. See here, it is very awkward trying to get this one in. Oh, okay. Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh. Move the camera back up. Oh, hello everyone. that was certainly a job and a half. But yes, when I put those tweets up, I think a couple of years ago, I thought, yeah, I wouldn't mind being the new Doctor. I know it was been impossible, but it would have been all right, you know. Now, that Jack said instead they picked the female. Yeah, yes. Which the thing is, with that female, she said, oh, she went for an audition. She never went for an audition. Yeah, I can do that, Jake. I can do that. I'm done. Okay, so this is the base. And another one, 2 plates, here and here. So you won't be able to see my face. You say, hello. And maybe, hello, I'm here. So this is the base. So it's pretty big. Very, very big. Oh, look at that. There's the... Hang on. I will go and get... All right. Oh. Whew. Thank you, Master Upgrade. Thank you. Found the other washer that was on the floor. All right. We have we've got the 11th sonic screwdriver, that one, and we've got the 12. Now, it's been a while since I have taken it out of the packet. Sounds like it still works. Hold on. I saw you poking your head. Which one looks better? Oh, the sonic screwdriver. Oh yeah, with that I was just poking my head. I was poking my head out. But you won't be able to see my head after I put the two. Remember to like the stream, guys. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, mate. Those 2 plates there, just there, I finished doing the base, and then it started the wiring and that. Thank you for the like. I always appreciate that. Now, there is a sonic screwdriver that doesn't just do that or that. There's one that has inside, because the handle is like a metal handle, actual screwdriving pieces inside the handle, so you can use it as an actual screwdriver. I just remember to like the stream. Sometimes I forget to. No worries, Jake. It's all right, mate. That's okay. That's okay. So yeah, so these are sort of like replicas, the button which is at the bottom there, if you have it like that, and you can, alright. Now, with the 12 one, you can, like, right, or down, blue and green. There's one thing that I've been, thinking of doing with a long time, doing my own Doctor Who fan film. Have a second channel. Now, with this channel, of course, when I eventually do get monetized, I make money on this channel. But the second channel that I probably have my own. Yes, I'm definitely thinking of doing it, Jake, because it's something I've been wanting to do. I sort of have to get all the bits and pieces with the console, and then try and work out a way with the outside, with the TARDIS. So I've got to get all those bits and pieces and sort of work out with switches, roughly the size sort of thing with the console, and even the green screen I got a couple of months ago. Use that, but I still have to try and get when I can, a stand thing to hold the green screen up, because it goes sort of like that and then like that. So yeah, I'm definitely doing it. I've just got to get all the bits and pieces, how I want the console, the thing with the TARDIS, trying to, because the type of wood to build one, it's sort of a bit hard to sort of get that. So the only other way I might be able to make a TARDIS is out of thick cardboard. But the other thing is where the key goes in to unlock the door. There's just a lot of sort of work to get it all together. And then with the camcorder. So, and then the sonic screwdriver. Now, with these ones, the only thing is with this one, you go up, and down. Right, that does. But with this one, of course you got the button there, right? That's no problem. But when you press that, you've got, so whose sonic screwdriver is the strongest? So you got that there. Well, actually, Jake, every time the Doctor's regenerated, sometimes he'll get a new sonic screwdriver. Now, the software, because in the 50th anniversary, Bad Wolf that looked like Rose said same software, different case. So over the years, the case changes, but the software is the same, but over years the software gets stronger and stronger. So, for example, say, like the calculations say, at first you think, oh, it's going to take a long time to actually, with the 3 doctors that have sonic screwdriver, to actually use them together. Depends on, they take, over the years. So the sonic screwdriver is strong, but over time it gets stronger and stronger. So the thing is, with these 2 sonic screwdrivers, a different case, so it's more about skill than strength. Yeah, I'd say, because as you can see, different cases, but the sonic screwdrivers have same software. And this is where Chris Chibnall has not thought of that at all. All he's thought about is, female, that'll be good to have a female play the Doctor, which should be played by a female. So who was the most skilled with the sonic screwdriver? Well, all the Doctors that had sonic screwdrivers, they were all of them. Because you had, there was one that looked like a round circle on the top, and like that. There's another one that looked like a pen. That the War Doctor had. Because you'd see him like this. With the 9th, the 9th and the 10th one, they had a sonic screwdriver that would go, you push the back up like that. And then over time, cases changed and they got, bigger. So this, as you can see, over time, the cases got bigger, and the software got, more, there was sort of strong over time. That's why the 12th Doctor sonic screwdriver is a little bit bigger than the 11th. So, and the thing is, this is where Chris Chibnall has totally forgotten that. He thinks, oh yeah, it's going to be good, have a female play the male role of the Doctor, but it didn't work. At first, it sort of split the fan base. One side was saying, oh yeah, that's a good idea, and the other side said no. And the other side said, no, it won't work, which I also said it won't work, and it didn't work. Some of the villains, they were stupid. I mean, you had one in the first episode where there was like an alien. He had a mask on, and I thought, okay, well, this is a new villain. He's probably, scary. As soon as he takes the mask off, he's got a face full of teeth. So what? He kills humans and then takes their teeth out and puts in his. Oh, to put it in my face for a trophy. Stupid. And then another episode, you had killer cloths. Oh, don't go near the cloth. It's going to kill you. And it didn't work. And she said series 11, 12, and 13. And it just didn't work. The 12th Doctor screwdriver looks like the TARDIS. Yes, 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 definitely, yes, at the top. Um, because in one of the episodes where um, Clara and the other female and the doctor were in the TARDIS, you know, that looked like one years ago, they had that creature and he was going to have it where it put it on her so she'd forget him. But she did it on him so he would forget. But of course, not realising that the diner was actually her TARDIS. Don't know whether you're going to see Clara and that female again. They're probably having adventures, traveling through time and space. And then, of course, she walks off, talking, and he's looking, and goes into TARDIS, and then he gets up, dematerialises, and walks out. I think he's playing the guitar, electric guitar. And then he walks towards the TARDIS. Now, because of that particular part of that episode, there's like a picture and the whole TARDIS sort of all painted and on the outside. And of course, he goes in and the lights come on. He walks to the top of the stairs, turns around, and he clicks his fingers and the doors close. And next minute, the sonic screwdriver pops out from the console, and he goes like that, and it flies through there, lands in his hand. Now, each actor that played the Doctor, their doctors were always slightly, would act slightly different, but on the inside they're always the same. Also, killer cloths. What the fuck? LOL. Yeah, killer cloths. It just a serial killer that collects teeth and puts it inside in himself. Sounds cool, but it sounds like it was done terribly. Yeah, I think with that villain, they could have done a bit better, but no, it was ridiculous. Then you got killer cloths. Oh, run away! Don't get near the cloth. It might attack you. So every time the Doctor would regenerate, new person with a new face, talk different, but sane mind, male mind. Course, come on, how cool would it been if he could use the souls of past victims he killed, and that's why he has their teeth? Yeah, something like that, Jake. That would have been a bit better. Not, a person eating like a container with salad. The guy, this villain kills him. Oh, I'll just take his teeth out. Yeah, that'll do. Stick it in my face. Nah, it's stupid. And with the doctors contacting each other, we sort of saw it in the Five Doctors when they had to get the Fifth Doctor back because Barissa was controlling him. And the only way the other three doctors, because one of their doctors was trapped, had to stay where he was because they couldn't get him out where he was trapped. The three doctors went like this and connected their minds together. So by doing that, connecting their minds together, sort of concentrating, close their eyes and concentrating, they were able to bring the fifth doctor out of being controlled by Barusa. And, because of male mind. The same in the 50th anniversary, where the 11th Doctor, they ended up saying, no, there has to be another way of saving Gallifrey. And of course, sent a message with other selves. And of course, the 10th Doctor went, oh yes, I've just got it. And then the other Doctor, played by John Hurt, brilliant actor, did a brilliant job playing the other Doctor, said, oh yeah, I got that too. And then says about saying, thank you, Bad Wolf, for showing future, and kiss you. And of course, Bad Wolf says, oh yeah, that does not, happen. But having the Doctor regenerate into a female, it can't, you can't, like, say, Art Channel, hello, how you going, Art Channel? How you been? You can't, suddenly go, oh yes, I want a female to play a male role. Good. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Just did the base for the Spitfire, which is pretty big, as you can see. We're just talking about Doctor Who right now. It doesn't work by that. Thank you, Art Channel. Thank you. The Doctor always has to be a male, so that he's able to contact his other selves. We saw it. We saw it with the three Doctors, the 5 Doctors, but one of them was trapped. And in the 50th anniversary. And the thing is, with a female, it didn't work. So I really, really hope that when the 13th Doctor regenerates, it's a male. It has to be played by a male. Because when William Hartnell was doing the first Doctor, I changed it. How is your day going today, Darren? Pretty good. Pretty good. As I said, I did the base for Spitfire, talking about sonic screwdrivers with Doctor Who, so it's going pretty good. How about your day, Art Channel? How's your day going? It has to be a male, because, as I said, Art Channel says that's good. Sydney Newman, Art Channel says, I'm doing good as well. Oh, that's good, Art Channel, that's good. Sydney Newman was the one that thought of Doctor Who back then. And when they got William Hartnell to play the first Doctor, he did a really good job. He had never been playing that type of character, but he did a fantastic job. It was a shame that he couldn't continue playing the Doctor. He'd been playing it for quite some time, but couldn't continue because of illness, and he wasn't well. He in the there's a like a documentary true story of one of the actors playing William Hartnell, shows that William Hartnell would start to forget lines, and end up, you know, the bright lights, and just all of a sudden, you know, walk off. So, yeah, so Jake says, I feel bad for the actress of 12, Doctor. I believe some sent her death threats. I think so, Jake. See, this is the thing. See, she would have been better playing female roles because it would have been better for her to play a female role. Now, if they had her play Romana and have a male play the Doctor, that would have worked out better, because you'd have her playing female, and you could have, like, you know, say Romana regenerated and end up needs the Doctor's help or something, you know, and says, oh, it's me, Dr. Romana, I've changed since the last time they saw each other, because the actress, there was 2 actresses that played Romana. The second actress who played Romana, who took the face, you know, wanted to look the face of one of the princesses in one of the episodes. The actress was married to Tom Baker. And the whole time that actress was working with him, it worked well. The combination worked well. And this is why I think Jodie Whittaker should have been playing Romana, not the Doctor. Because when the Doctor, when it's played by a male, is up against a villain, and you know, Doctor's a lot, playing with the male playing is a lot stronger. Well, don't have to go. It late here. See you tomorrow for the next live stream. Take care, Art Channel. Take care. Yeah, and so for Doctor Who, when the original actor died, did they use that to respect his role and make it that the Doctor's primary mind? Well, take care, Art Channel, take care. When, back then, they all noticed, and Sydney Newman also noted, and they noticed that there was something wrong with William Hartnell. He wasn't well. Because, you know, like in a studio, you've got those big lights, and he'd be, you know, and then all of a sudden he'd just sort of go angry and just go, you know, say something and then walk off. And in the true story of William Hartnell, it has William Hartnell in Sydney Newman's office, and he says, I have to let you go, you know. And they have a bit of, you know, talk, and then eventually William Hartnell goes. Then you have a scene where Sydney Newman's talking, you know, they're standing there, he's talking to his offside and they're working out, and that's where Sydney Newman comes up with the idea of regeneration. So you have a different actor but playing the same character. Was it hard thing for them to do? I think sort of maybe at first because you see the two of them standing, Cindy Newman and the guy standing there in Cindy Newman's office, they're trying to think, and of course, as I said, with generation, now with the Doctor regenerating, different face, same Doctor on the inside. This is why with the sonic screwdriver, same software, different case. And that's how it worked for so long. Right? Now, you had Patrick Trojan, who's, I think if I've got this right, the actor that played the son in Harry Potter, the Dursleys or something, was sort of, in fact, he was a very spoilt child in Harry Potter, where Harry was living with his cousin who wasn't very nice, always wanted more and more. That actor is the nephew of Patrick Trojan, which I think I've got that right. And then each actor after that, I think they did more, more episodes, because in the War Games there was about, I think, 10 episodes. I think I've got the DVD in the room. And every time the Doctor would regenerate, and that means it worked, and it means that they still have the same character, different actor though, but would regenerate. And when this is why the third Doctor would have like a flute. You see with his flute. So each one, like for example, the first Doctor was very, at first, grumpy, just, Second Doctor was like, I'd say like a hobo with the top of pants and jacket, and the third Doctor played by Jean Betwee, who his son is Sean Betwee, who played played the butler in Gotham for Batman. Well, at first, Bruce Wayne at the time wasn't Batman until later on. And then there was time for the third Doctor regenerate, and then you've got Tom Baker, and then you've got Peter Davidson, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann. Then between the 8th Doctor and the 10th Doctor, between the 8th and the 9th Doctor, you had the other Doctor, played by William Hurt. And as I said, William Hurt was a brilliant actor. He was in Aliens when he had that alien pop out of his chest. He was a brilliant actor, and to have such a one of the a well-known actor like that, like William Hart, like John Hurt, to be part of Doctor Who is really good, and it sort of worked, and I hope he's in heaven resting in peace. I'd say so, Jake. I say he will be. If he's dead, that is. Yes, I'd say he would be. Um, if anyone has seen William Hartnell play the first Doctor, at first he seems like he's very no, don't watch her go in there, in the TARDIS. But over time, sort of seemed to mellow out. Sort of gradually didn't mind other companions. Even though at first he travelled around the TARDIS with his granddaughter, Susan. He must have been very passionate about Doctor Who. Well, I'd say he was, because William Hartnell always played, because in the true story it showed where he played all other type of characters, like a sergeant, in the army, but played those type of characters, but never played a character that had to do with sci-fi. And by getting that part to play the Doctor, before up to where he started with ill, his health started to deteriorate. From there and the time that he started playing the Doctor, they showed a scene where he's sitting in the park, sitting on a park bench. It must be his sitting with his daughter, or actually wife. Sorry, not daughter, wife. And they're sitting in the park, and there's these kids going past. They're going, oh, and of course he, plays the kids, come on, we'll go down this way, and walk down, say, oh, look, there's a Dalek, quick, let's run to the TARDIS, quick, So he, only if illness wasn't a thing. Yes, I know, that's the thing, because he could have been able to play the Doctor longer. And in the episode with the three Doctors, which was Patrick Trojan, Jean Betwee, William Hartnell could have been able to walk around, with them when they were up against Omega. But because of William Hartnell's illness, they had it where he was on the view screen, sitting in a chair. So he was part of the story, but couldn't, run with, when the Doctor's saying, quick, run, the villains are chasing them. So they had it done like that, so that he was still part of that story. But he was a really, really good actor, and and from then on, as a regeneration, different actor, different face. That's how it has always been. But you can't have a this is what they should never have a female play a doctor, play a male role. Because what Chris Chibnall's forgetting is the doctor has a male mind. Now, of course, the doctor's, well, I'd say, is an alien. He's from a planet. Are you getting a little emotional about this, Darren? I'm all right, Jake. I'm all right, mate. But William Hunter was an excellent actor. You know, and as I said, you can't have a female play a male role. That's like, no worries, Jake. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. That's all right. No worries. Because that'd be like saying, or like having a male dress up in female clothes and go, oh look, I'm a female. Oh, but I've got a male mind. It never worked. So hopefully they have a male. Please be a male to play the doctor. Because it works out better. And when the doctor comes up against a villain, he's strong and, you know. But when Jodie plays the doctor, it looks like at first scared, wants to run away. Can you imagine that female thinking about boobs and ass and women? Yes. The episode, this is something they I think they were trying to push with Yaz and the doctor being a bit like a little bit of a romantic couple. How it was. I don't think the doctor thinks about that stuff. No, that's the thing. The doctor doesn't. But the ones that end up ruining that is the writers, producers, and you know, these ones that think, oh yeah, we want to have that in it. That's not what the show is. That's not what it's supposed to be like. Now with Rose and the 10th Doctor, yeah, I don't think female can do Doctor Who, but in general, if a female is acting for a male, it won't work. No, and it didn't actually. It didn't work at all. And the thing is, with when Billy Piper first was with the 9th Doctor, you know, the chemistry with her and that doctor, fine. Male minds have different thinking than female minds. Yes, exactly, Jake, exactly. And then when David Tennant was the 10th, it ended up generating as David Tennant as the 10th Doctor, they seem to happen where they were more, I don't know, a couple, and just the way they, not Jake, LOL. No. No worries, no worries. It's all right. And I mean, it was fine, and then you said Jake instead of Master of Upgrades. Oh, sorry, Master of Upgrades. Yes, Master of Upgrades said male minds have different thinking than female minds. Very true, Master of Upgrades. Very true. Sorry, I must be not thinking straight today. Jake, you said Jake instead of Master of Upgrades. Master of Upgrades says, LOL, it happens. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So I'm in my mind sort of elsewhere. But it works with a male because it has to be played, the character. And this is why, like, Chris Chibnall should never have got her to play a male role. Get her to play Romana and have a male play the Doctor. That would have worked out well. That would have worked out a lot better. Then that way, oh yes, he's looking for the Doctor. Oh, Doctor, you've changed. It's me, Romana. Haven't seen you for a long time. You know, and that would have worked out fine. But no, it didn't. And with this, the next episode where the 13th Doctor is supposed to regenerate, which I hope it's a male, Chris Chibnall's like packing everything in. He's got, two of the companions, Tegan and Ace. Now, in the trailer, you've got, Tegan says, oh, I haven't seen the Doctor for 4 decades. And Ace says, I haven't seen the Doctor for 3 decades. Now, the thing is, it's all right to have other, you want to have companions involved with that story. But why would they be calling each other saying, oh, I haven't seen the Doctor for so long? I mean, it's understandable if they, there's Dalek, like in that episode there's with Daleks and Cybermen, which Chris Chibnall has just copied something that was done before with the last episode of series 2, when Rose and her family went to that other Earth, what would you say, dimension, where the male and females aren't the same, and they just don't understand. You can make a male mind female it's always a male. Female can't. No, that's true, Jake. That's true. Can't. And it as I said, it didn't work for series 11, 12 and 13. Even, this is the thing, even the inside of the 13 Doctor's TARDIS, the console, you had this great big crystal in the middle of the console. It was the most ridiculous console I'd ever seen. But apparently that's all been pulled apart, taken to some, one of the, I don't know, museums or somewhere with all the other console rooms. But it was ridiculous. And the sonic screwdriver, it was never like this. Wasn't like this at all. It was sort of had like a handle. The only way it can work if they show the Paraverse universe of Dr. Female acting from the past to the present. Yes. That's the thing, Jake. That way. But not have like where it's been male from the first actor right through to the 12th, and then all of a sudden go, oh, I'll just have a female play male role. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. And this is why. Oh, sorry. Mass upgrade, sorry. Sorry, guys. Oh, gotta get my head on straight. Sorry, guys. Massive upgrades, past to the present. Very true, very true. Mass upgrade. Mass upgrade says it's okay. Jake says you said Jake again. LOL. So let's. Jake says sonic screwdriver, the screws on your head. Hang on, I'll just. But let's hope it's a male, and then from then on it'll work. It'll work better. I think r2d2, the writer from writing episodes before Chris Chibnall. I know he probably has better stories than Chris Chibnall did. So let's hope it's a male, because if it is a male, then we go, oh, good. Jake says it's going to be a gay black male, knowing how this world is. Well, I mean, I'm not against gays, blacks. That, that's fine. But they couldn't do that, because if they turned around and had a gay but then again, if they had a gay male play the Doctor, he'd know that they're playing that character. Hang on, Master Grace is not exactly if it was a new season of Will and Grace, I would agree, but it's not. No. No, must. That's definitely true. Jake says, I hope they go back to a younger doctor. Well, you no, because like the doctor when he regenerates, um, 1 minute could be look like in his 40s, and then the next minute regenerates next time, and he's in his 30s or 20s, and up, and then like 50s. Um, you know, so I think if if they had if they did go a gay male, that male would know that the character, the doctor character, of course, would be playing, straight, travels through time, saves people, and it would have that. It wouldn't have that in the show, even if that guy, our actor in real life is gay, he would play the character, straight how the character's always been played for years. But yeah, Jake, you never know. I mean, he's older and then he's younger, so you never know. Muscle says the lesbian and gay community have their own shows. So does that the people who like science fiction shows, they are all separated? Well, yeah, I suppose, I suppose with the lesbian and gay community, you know, that with shows that they might, like show, they like certain shows and that they like sci-fi shows, I suppose that's fair enough. So, yeah, so the thing is, I don't mind if they say, oh, they've got an actor. I personally love the LGBTQ plus community. That's all right, Jay. That's all right. That's fair enough. That's all right, Jay. That's all right, mate. If they said that there was an actor, gay actor that was going to play the Doctor, he'd still know that that character has to be played straight. So, but I hope, for crying out loud, I really hope it's a bloody male. Not a female, please, no. Because it split the fan base of Doctor Who down the middle. They're going to make the next Doctor a dog. I don't think they would, Jake. For one thing, he'd probably have a bit of the dog would probably have a bit of trouble trying to reach the console. Marcel says, if it's a famous actor, Darren, or regular guy. Yeah, I mean, Marcel, yeah, they have mentioned about Hugh Grant, but just a rumour. I mean, all over he played the doctor. I thought, well, he'd be all right playing it. Or Hugh Laurie out of House and the Black Adder series. Jake says Dr. Wolf. Yeah, Dr. Wolf. Most of his endless, he means Snoop Dogg. Which I thought maybe Hugh Grant, fair enough, but it's hard to sort of you hear things like that and think, oh, that's good, and then find out no, it's just a rumor. I think, oh, but what couldn't be true, or Hugh Laurie, who played House, I think I've got Hugh Laurie. I think I've got that right. I might have said his surname wrong. Who played, in that show House. He'd be good, playing the Doctor. Whether or not he'd want to. But Muscle says that would be crazy if Snoop Dogg is in Doctor Who. He would make everyone laugh with his comedian style. Oh, Snoop Dogg playing the Doctor. Be. Jake says I might be doing a God of War stream on the hardest difficulty. Oh, okay. I mean, challenge Jake to see how you go. Hope you go really well on the hardest difficulty, Jake. Hope you go well on that, mate. Jake says, yeah. Sorry, I'm just having I am just having a chocolate. Jake says you can maybe join it be later. Yeah, no worries, Jake. No worries, mate. Jake says I'm having some ice cream. Oh, okay. What flavour ice cream you having, Jake? Orange chopped chip. Oh, nice. Nice. Which way to put it in the packet. There we go. lights on. Yes, so the tour, I trying to fix up the room. Master Upgrade said that's a weird combo. It's a tastes nice, Jake. Orange, the choc chip with orange. And that other thing I said before about what I was trying to doing maybe doing a Doctor Who fan film. I've just got to get all the odds and ends and work out what I'm going to have on the console. And then once I've worked out with the console, I build it together and then work it with the TARDIS, which might be made out of thick cardboard, but the only thing is the lock. Jake said maybe I'll fly out to do the fan film with you. Oh well, that'd be all right, Jake. That's all right. That's all right, mate. Yeah. That'll be all right. Definitely, Jake. Master says orange and milk ice cream doesn't combine. I know because dairy and acid doesn't do good in your stomach. Jake says orange choc chip is amazing. No worries. So yes, I probably end up starting to get the bits. Jake says it's not actually oranges, more of a flavour, like a flavour. Master Upgrade says endless, it's just white chocolate chip with orange dye. Jake says, yeah, a flavour. Like the twisties that I did, where it had the flavour of nachos. Actually, very nice. I finished the whole packet. Hopefully they're on the shelf permanently, hopefully. So yeah, so once I get all the bits and pieces, the only thing is, some days here is fine, sun comes out. Other days it rains. So when I can get the parts for the console done and then work out what bits and pieces. Dex, where will we record it? Well, Jake, once I've got the console and the other parts, because I'll probably use thick cardboard with the walls, because I in the room there, the walls, the console, and the TARDIS, which I have to work out a way of having the padlock on so that it doesn't come off, maybe a small one like that. And then I would work out where to film and that. So that's the third thing. So firstly, get the walls and the console done and work out what things are on it and that. the switches and that. Then the TARDIS. Then we're gonna film, and then with having a second channel, I'm sort of trying to work out what to call that channel. So I'm sort of working out, trying to decide what to call that channel. So this channel, we when I do get monetized and make money on this channel, but with the second channel making a Doctor Who fan film, I wouldn't be making money from that because the Doctor Who name is owned by the BBC. So the second channel be like, more like entertainment, doing it, making episodes. Maybe call it Dr. Darren. Yeah, all right. Well, yeah. Well, it's all right. To make your own Doctor Who fan film, because I've seen a lot of people make it, and they do a really good job. And I've seen some really good episodes of people making their own, but they don't make money. I don't think they make money from that. They just enjoy doing that. So as far as I know, I don't think they make money from it. But with this channel, when I get monetized, make money on this channel, at least that with the second channel, and that wouldn't be make money from the second channel, but I'd be enjoying myself, making episodes. But I just have to make sure everything's ready and set, because couldn't do that at the flat. So here probably be a bit better, because I've got a green screen. I just have to try and later on when I can get the stand for it, and with the door, I can make it so that when you open, sorry, but my phone needs a charge. I'll be just back in just a sec. I'll go to check to make sure it's charged. I'd probably have to with acting skills. I'd probably have to sort of brush up on that, and that, because I'm sort of probably not sort of good at it at the moment. I just have to probably brush up on it, watch people how they, how they act, so then I'd get a fair idea, make sure that, how to act and that. Muscle Guy says, a frozen cam, that camera needs a jacket. Yeah, it's a bit cold, so the camera, I'll probably get a little jacket and put a little jacket on the camera to keep it warm. Nice upgrade. So yeah, Jake, I probably have to brush up on acting skills. So that will probably be the fourth, it'll probably be the third thing, and then work out where the film will be the, probably the fourth thing, sort of thing. So, like, I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but couldn't, was it flat, but here, be able to, and the thing is, in the show, when the Doctor materialises and he's in space, and when that opens the TARDIS doors, you can see like space. So the green screen would be there and in front of the door. So open the doors, look out, space, and of course the force shield would be on, and that, because that's they do it. They'd have, when the camera's facing them, when the doors are open, you got a green screen all the way around, and then when they're looking out, the green screen there. So yeah, so I might get another green screen later on as well when I can. What if you're that wouldn't be able to, Jake, because what I would do is I'd do that on days that she's at work, and and that way I'd know that it'd be fine. I'd probably have to have a schedule with that. Masquerade says, might look at it and make your house soundproof. How I can do that, Masquerade. But yeah, don't worry, Jake. I would make sure that that doesn't happen, Jake. And soundproof, yeah, Jake, massive upgrades, I could do that. But yeah, I'd probably have to have like a schedule so that I do that film, and then like a few hours later do, the builds or diamond art on this channel, and then try and work out a way to sort of put it all together. I know probably with the type of software, probably have to pay a little bit, but I find that I look on the net for that as well. Jake says, Darren, TBH, the situation with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard reminds me of you and your wife, TBH. Yes. Yeah, it does sound a bit like that, Jake. Marcelo says, as Waiter would say, as Walt would say, he wishes he was divorced. Marcel Grace says from Jeff Dunham. Yeah, so Jack, yeah, it does, and that's a funny Marcel Grace. So as I said, I probably have to try and have a schedule to get everything sort of set, because if I don't sort of have like a schedule for at all, it could like collide and end up being a total mess. So yeah, so the other thing which I probably have to teach myself to play is electric guitar. Now, because Peter Capaldi, who his doctor played electric guitar with helping the 12th Doctor think, might have that in it as well, but I'm probably later on. I just had to make sure I try and get all the other parts sort of far later on with that. The sonic screwdriver. I could get a sonic screwdriver and some welding stuff and the metal pieces. Maybe try and make my own sonic screwdriver, but order a sonic screwdriver on the net and then just pull it apart and just carefully put it together. Which one will you use out of the screwdrivers? Well, I'd probably maybe use the 12th Doctor's one. Because with the 11th Doctor's one, when it's closed, the button there, and you press it, it lights up, right? But when that's like that, there's a button there that you push and it lights up. So I'd probably either use this one or order one online and carefully take it apart and then maybe a new case or something. I don't know. That's sort of something just for me to think about. So yeah, so that's going to be something that I'm going to start doing. I mean, I with the console, it's a bit technical, with type of what I want to have on it and the switches and all that light up. The TARDIS, I've sort of worked out a way with the letters on top, the light on top. So yeah, it's just getting everything together. I got to make sure that I write everything down so that I know what doing and what I want to add on the console to work and that. So yes, so it might take a couple of months or so to get everything all together to make the console, the TARDIS, the walls. So yeah, so a StreamYard tonight. Let's see. Yeah, there should definitely be a StreamYard tonight, Jake. Yes, I should definitely be able to do a StreamYard tonight. Now, that will probably be about 8 o'clock. Probably a couple of hours before that, there'll probably be a stream. It'll probably be, or maybe a video of a couple of the issues for the Ferrari. Because with that, as I said, by the time I get issue 11, I'm going to have heaps of issues for that. But with the having a second channel, I'm going to sort of make sure I sort of work on that. You know, as well as this channel, and then work out you know, name for that channel. Jake says, how's the Ferrari going? It's going all right, but the motor part I can't put together because I haven't got issue 11. I have been waiting for issue 11 for nearly, well, you could say nearly, let's see, December, January, February, nearly 4.5 months. Now, of course, all the issues are all out of sync because the issues that I've got, it's got from 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then it jumps to 21, and then it jumps to another. It's sort of jumping to other issues. So as I said, when I get issue 11, there's going to be a fair few issues to do the motor. So I'll end up doing it all in one stream. So the motor will be, you know, probably about that big. The other issues I can sort of do because there's parts that I can put together, I can do, and don't have to add them on to the motor. Mars Upgrade says that's a long time with that time. I would have used it to make a tree house that's huge but comfy. Yeah, it definitely is a long time, and the Ferrari is the only build that has come out here. No other new builds have. And this is why I wish all these new builds that other countries, the UK, seem to get every build that comes out. But Australia, no. And it'd be nice if, you know, go into the news agency, the plaza in Rockdale. Oh, and there's a build for the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 car, and Iron Man build, and Knight Rider, and Dom's Charger. That'd be good if those builds be there. And oh yes, good, there's more builds coming, but no. No, so yes, Jake, it's definitely unfair. Definitely unfair, mate. I just don't understand. I don't understand why can't get those new builds here. So it's just, it's very unfair. Very unfair. Because Australia has Harshet, they have their own Harshet and Eagle Moss here in Australia. But no new builds, no. But never know, maybe eventually, So, so yeah, so once I've got it all those other bits and pieces fixed up, and then get the second channel, you know, fixed up, worked out a name for that one. Then I just work out what episode, and and maybe when I can, maybe the electric guitar, and have the electric guitar there, and maybe I don't know, maybe include canine. I don't know. I mean, I know one that does Doctor Who fan film has canine, and I'm not sure whether I would, either I will or won't. That's just something else to think about. But yeah, so guys, I'm gonna go now. It has been awesome chatting to you guys. Jake, Master Upgrades, Art Channel. Awesome chatting to you guys. And there'll probably be a live stream on StreamYard. Jake says it's a good idea. Yeah, with canine, that's something else I had to work out. Master Upgrade says, alright Darren, take care buddy, take care Master Upgrades. Jake says, great stream mate. Thank you Jake, thank you mate. And now as I always say, it's always a pleasure chatting to you guys about different things. And when I do the rest of the bass tomorrow, it'll look like I'm hiding behind the bass, because the bass, it's big. Like, it's about nearly as big as the dining room table. So yeah, so take care guys, take care Master Upgrades, take care Jake, take care Art Channel, and as I always say, don't forget to put a like, put a comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you later. As I said, there'll definitely be a live stream on StreamYard tonight, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Is that all? That'll be all right. Jake says, don't forget to put a like, a comment, share, subscribe. Thank you, Jake. And I usually say that, but do that. Thank you, Jake. Take care, Jake. Master Upgrades, Art Channel, and I will catch you later. Take care, guys. Bye now.